This border collie is called Little Kangaroo, and the yellow-tailed dog is called Little Dinosaur. They share the same tragic fate. Both were involved in a severe car accident, and their owners did not provide the opportunity for medical treatment. Faced with high medical costs, they chose to give up on them and even sold them to a cruel dog meat dealer. The two dogs were abandoned in a dark, grimy slaughterhouse, exhausted and broken, with pain and fear intertwined. Fortunately, fate did not completely abandon them. During a routine rescue operation at the filthy, cramped slaughterhouse, MatePet volunteers, including Mary and her companions, discovered Little Kangaroo and Little Dinosaur. At that time, they were covered in blood, with deep wounds, and almost unable to move. The volunteers immediately rushed them to the MatePet Rescue Center. Little Kangaroo and Little Dinosaur's injuries were severe. Their front limbs were crushed by the car, and their spines were damaged, leaving them unable to stand. After nearly 3 months of treatment, their wounds gradually healed, and their physical strength recovered. However, their lives remained isolated and bleak because they could not walk. As time passed, Little Kangaroo and Little Dinosaur slowly began to recover, but that didn't mean they could run freely like other dogs. To help them adapt to their new lives, MatePet volunteers custom-made special wheelchairs for them. The arrival of the wheelchairs brought new hope to their lives. Little Dinosaur quickly adapted to the wheelchair. Although initially uncomfortable, with the encouragement of the volunteers, it gradually realized that the wheelchair not only helped it stand again but also allowed it to run freely in the yard. However, Little Kangaroo's situation was different. Although its body was gradually recovering, it could never accept the wheelchair. Every time the volunteers brought the wheelchair near, it would urgently retreat, showing strong resistance. Unlike Little Dinosaur, Little Kangaroo didn't rely on the wheelchair. It was more accustomed to walking on 2 back legs, even though each step was difficult and required tremendous effort. The volunteers at MatePet designed a new life for these two dogs. They were no longer tragic creatures in a slaughterhouse, but lives filled with hope, love, and care. Every step they took, every run they made, proved their resilience and courage, showing that no matter how difficult the past may have been, as long as there is love, life can bloom again.